like to do another quick reading real quick. And this is really just for anybody who's trying to let go of things and kind of see where you need to go from here. Again, a lot of my stuff is mental health, positivity. I can dabble in the relationship stuff, but I'm married, so don't really have to. Um, so then the spread that we're doing, it's a real quick 4 card spread. It's called Let Go and Grow. I don't know if you can see that, but again, it's Let Go and Grow. Now, the questions, if you like to know the questions prior, is what needs to go, why it needs to go, what needs to grow, and why it needs to grow. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty nice and simple. We want to get right to it. My spirit guide, I just had a conversation with them not too long ago. I think it was yesterday. They're pretty straight to the point, so that's what I like. Now, I'm just new at tarot, and I'm new at spreads, things like that. So again, I always want positivity to come out, unless you're looking to let go of something specific. So you take these cards how they speak to you. I will take them how they speak to me. If you ever wonder what these are, so these are my elements. I always have my earth, my fire, my soul, water, and air always with me. If I'm doing a spread for somebody else specifically, if I'm making them a video or if I'm video chatting with them, I always have an extra soul because I always want to make sure they are there with us in the elements. Just a little thing that I do. And I always have my candle lit. I always try to cleanse my cards prior to, I always want a clear reading on, whatever my spread is about. So let's lay the cards out. Again, I am, you watched my last video. This is so funny. Okay, so if you watched my last video, you know what cards we had. This is really funny because we're actually kind of, obviously I shuffled them just right or didn't shuffle them good enough, but just so you guys can see, here is the spread. Tower came back, Devil came back. I like to read both reverse and divinatory, so you can get the best interpretation out of the cards. My spirit guide and I, like I said, we have good communication, so they give me what I need to know. Okay, so card 1, so it's the Tower. So this is what needs to go. Now, this one I would take in the reverse meaning because you want the negativity to go in my aspect, or I would in my eyes. So continued oppression, following old ways, living in a rut, inability to affect any worthwhile change, entrapment in an unhappy situation. That right there is self-explanatory. That needs to GTFO. So anything negative, it just really makes me think about the time that we're living in right now, with our indigenous people, with the Black Lives Matter movement. We need to let go of the old ways, the old things that we were taught, and actually see what's going on in front of us. So any aspect you want to take that in, I just say let go of that old and kind of continue with that new outlook on things, new vision. So our second card here is going to be the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is going to be our second question, is why it needs to go. So the Five of Swords is an uncertain outlook, chance of loss or defeat, weakness, misfortune, defeat, dishonor. That is enough right there. I mean, that's coming from both the divinatory and the reverse. So, all right, so the next one that we have is going to be card 3, and that is what needs to grow. So that's pulling up That's going to be the Five of Rods. And this is what needs to grow in your life. Let me put my handy dandy. All right, so the Ten of Rods. What needs to grow? All right, so I'll read them both. It says excessive pressures, problems soon to be resolved, striving to meet a goal or maintain certain level or position. Now, it also, in the reverse meaning, difficulties, treachery, a traitor, a deceiver, some losses could occur. So, I don't know if you guys play video games. I like to use this analogy a lot. It always gets harder when you're going the right direction. So I would take that one as keep pushing forward, because you might be able to meet that goal even if you hit difficulties, hit treachery, things like that. So kind of keep moving forward with that aspect. Last but not least, really quick, I do have number 4. 4 is going to be the devil that we pulled up a little bit earlier today. Now the question of this is, why it needs to grow. So we really want to know, why the Ten of Rods is letting us know this is what needs to grow in our lives. So again, the devil. Okay. So the devil is saying it needs to grow because of lack of success, weird experiences, maybe bad outside influences or advice, unexpected failure. So we need to kind of push towards all of that so we can get to where it needs to be. So you can have that release from bondage and overcoming, severe handicaps. Again, the beginning of spiritual understanding. So I feel that we need to get through all of these things so we can grow into who we need to be, or what our spiritual path is. So I'll give you give you guys one last look. And I don't know if you take the consideration of how it's placed, but as you can see, the devil is actually down at the bottom, and we have the tower up top. There we go, tower up top. So it actually looks like there's something kind of going on in the abyss with the tower. So I'll kind of look at that and see if that helps too. But if you guys have any questions, please definitely let me know. Thank you so much.